Alright, what's up, guys? So, here's the thing. So, for those that didn't know, I thought this had already had happened. Well, I guess, like, it was available on, like, the Rockstar, because they have, I think, their own, like, app service thing, but it just wasn't available on Steam. And I think everybody knows, like, if you're gonna go get you a PC game, you're gonna go to Steam. Yeah, you got Epic Games and Xbox. What else? Yeah, there's probably some other ones out there, but yeah, the main place though is Steam. Like that's where you're gonna go to look at reviews for games, see if a game is available, all that stuff, learn more about a game and all that. But so anyways, maybe a few days ago they had on the 19th. Yeah, so on the 19th, Rockstar Games decided that they were going to add the remastered Grand Theft Autos to Steam and have it where as soon as it came out, it's already on sale. When I see that with games, I honestly do feel like that's them saying that, hey, this game ain't really all that good right now, so we're gonna have it where you don't pay as much money for it, but at the same time, we're still gonna release it. This game wasn't a finished game. Like I could have still, played the older Grand Theft. And I have the older Grand Theft Auto games. I should just play those. But no, like in case anybody was wondering, like, is this worth buying? I think I might have did a video like this a while back. If I didn't, then I'm just gonna blend it all in, where it's me talking on this game and just overall Rockstar Games in general. But no, but no, like, I think that's why I don't play is because, like, I guess, like, it doesn't really work anymore. Like, they took those games out of the store, they have it where it's just, and I think some companies I've seen where they've done that before with their games, like, when the remastered, I don't know, I'll just have to check, but the thing is, when this was coming out, this, like, remastered Grand Theft Auto Trilogy, like I think it had like a lot of people like happy about it, but at the same time, and then when it came out, it was like the controls was horrible. Like there were missions that I was getting stuck on, and I'm like, bro, I do not remember getting stuck on these missions when I was a kid. And I feel like that I've played more complex games since then. So this should have been a walk in the park, but I'm like, the controls felt like that instead of, where's my controller at? Instead of like holding the controller like this, bruh, it felt like I was playing it but was holding the controller like that. Like it felt like I was playing backwards because I'm like, this isn't normal, bruh. Like this does not feel right. And so I don't know what Rockstar Games was thinking when they released this. I'm like, it definitely, and then my thing is this, what is Grand Theft Auto 6 gonna be like? Because here's the thing, and I've said it before, I've lost hope when it comes to Rockstar Games. I really have, and it sucks to say that because I'm like, I've been playing your guys' games since I was a kid, bro. Like, I still remember finding out about San Andreas, and I was like, first thing I remember I remember me and my mom had went to Target, and I seen it sitting there, literally shining, bro, shining, and I'm like, bro, I gotta get this game. I'm looking at my mom saying, can I get this? She's like, no, but you could get one of the like other cheaper games. Cause I think at the time it was like $49.99. Like that's how much games were back then. It's crazy. But anyways, overall I was like, I really want to get it, but I was like, all right, I guess it's too expensive. So I seen Grand Theft Auto 3 and I was like, I guess I'll go home with that. And I remember that same day, my dad comes home with Grand Theft Auto Vice Cities. And I'm like, fam, what is going? It's like, it's Grand Theft Auto Day. And then I think it was, that same year for Christmas. Then I got San Andreas. So I cleaned up that year when it came to Grand Theft. And I'm like, bro, they were honestly the funnest games ever. I like it, and then just it just seemed like that they had not failed. And then with Grand Theft Auto 5, it was like you really seen how much that company was declining when it came to that game. And it's like it started off amazing. Like it started off as probably with Grand Theft Auto 5 when it did release, it was one of the biggest games ever. And now it just seems like that game, it's a game that other companies just walk over to release their game. Like, I think they're coming out, or there's some company or people or person that's releasing, like, a Brazilian version of Grand Theft Auto. It's, like, somewhere on Steam. It's in the early access. It's like, like, what is it, 171? It's called something, but anyways, but yeah, it's like you got that, you got where people are going and playing like the old Saints Row games, because look, Grand Theft Auto has lost its touch. Grand Theft Auto 5, the remastered Grand Theft Autos, I'm saying, like, I don't know what overall had happened when it came to, focusing. And this is like Rockstar Games, probably their biggest series of games ever. And it's like, I don't get it. I don't get how you guys messed up. Like, I went to go play Grand Theft Auto 4 because I was like, I saw it on sale, and I was like, I went to go play that, and even that game's controls feel weird. And I had to buy it on my console just for it to feel like, like how it usually would. And I'm like, bruh, is it that we need, like, because I know that those, like, these are old games. So is it something like where it's like, I need an Xbox 360 or a PlayStation 3 controller or a PlayStation 2 controller or something? Because I'm saying, like, whatever it is, I will do that. I just want to be able to have fun when I play games that I grew up playing. And the thing is, like, I remember when they were talking on these, and when this when it originally released on console, I remember I was like telling people, I'm like, I'm gonna go back, or I'm gonna go and play and beat these games, because these were the only 3 Grand Theft Autos that I've never beaten. I've never beaten Vice Cities 3 or San Andreas. So I was like, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna beat these games, no problem, no issues about it. Like, I'm gonna actually sit down, focus on these games. And I'm gonna tell y'all this right now, full controller support, that's a lie. I'm like, and I think what another thing that I heard was that it doesn't really work as good with a mouse and keyboard. So I was like, well, then that's just pointless and things. I'm like, bro, I don't know what y'all got going on with Grand Theft Auto and just, and Rockstar Games, but it's like, fam, y'all gotta do something. Because here's what I personally think. And then now it's like talking on Grand Theft Auto 6. Here's what I personally think. I think that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to release, and it's not going to be good. It's honestly gonna it's not gonna be as hyped as 5 and 4 and then these other the other 3 Grand Theft Autos. I feel like even though like 3 and Vice Cities wasn't like the biggest out of the franchise, still I feel like that those games is gonna do better than 6. And I'm like, and it sucks to say that, and I really want to think that, when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, like Rockstar Games they're going to put the gamers first and not how much money, because that's one thing where I feel like that, what really made Grand Theft Auto fail as a franchise was how much money 5 had made. And I think because it was like the first 2 days, like the game made like $800 million. And then after a few more days, it was $1 billion. And they was like beating records and all that stuff, and I was like, yeah, okay, like that's cool and all, but it's, you guys can't put, oh well, we gotta have that same. No, the thing is, what a lot of these companies need to know and understand, it's not about the money, it's about how these gamers is gonna, because at the end you're gonna have people out there where they going over to their friend's house playing it, watching YouTube videos, all this stuff, because there's gonna be people out there when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, there's gonna be people, I feel like it's gonna probably be one of the first Grand Theft Auto games where people go and watch content creators that don't mind going out and buying the game and testing it out, because they know that if anybody's gonna really be making money and capitalizing off of Grand Theft Auto 6, it's gonna be content creators. And that's what I highly encourage people to do, is when Grand Theft Auto 6, because most likely I'm gonna be doing it myself, all we just need to figure out is who's gonna be that content creator that does it. But anyways, Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna come out. I feel like a content creator is gonna play this game, if whoever it is, alright, if they display that, overall, like, having playing it out and all that stuff, and people are not feeling it, Grand Theft Auto 6 isn't going to do so well. Because it's like, look at, Red Dead Redemption 2, that game did well. And I feel like they're going to most likely try to do that same thing. But it's like, are you guys still going to be coming out with updates and all this crap? Because I'm saying, you guys literally have a whole new video game that came out after Grand Theft Auto 5. And you still focus on Grand Theft Auto 5 more than Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't get that. That was something that I never understood. And I'm like, how is it that you guys are going to promote this? They made sure of it, though. The middle game, the game that everybody, Grand Theft Auto 5, that's going to be the game that... It's like, look, people, I had to say, people had like Red Dead Redemption 2 more than Grand Theft Auto 5, because it just, even though it's not like in a modern day, but still, like, I feel like there could have been so many things that they could have did. Like Red Dead Redemption 1 seemed more entertaining than 2. They had the zombie mode. They had they had like missions. I mean, 2 had missions too, but I just feel like that how they tried to do 2, it was like I don't know, it wasn't fun, it didn't have like that. I had to say, like, visually amazing, more probably the best like game visually, talking on that Rockstar Games could have released, but gameplay wise, no. I remember it was a while back I tried playing that game, and I tried like having some actual fun with it, and it just like stuff was just missing. It was like you have it where it's like, I remember me and my friends, we would be gathering up like in the middle of the night playing Grand Theft Auto. This is when Grand Theft Auto 5 originally released, and even with 4, I just remember me and my friends, we just gathered up in the middle of the night playing these games. Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, it was not that same feeling. Like, like when you just have a gut feeling about something on how like it's not good, and it just Red Dead Redemption 2 visually, it was probably the best. I remember they talked about how they put all these hours in this game, yet it just seemed like that there was nothing that was done or accomplished. I imagine I never did really sit down and play Red Dead Redemption 2 because it was just, there wasn't no reason to play it. It was like, it felt like it was a game that you had to really enjoy with friends, but it's like my friends are either playing other games or they don't even care for it and stuff, and I'm like, then it's just, to me, it wasn't no reason. Maybe I might go and play the story, but other than that, I'm like, bro, there ain't even no reason to even play Red Dead Redemption 2, because it just seems like they're still coming out and doing things with Grand Theft Auto 5, and then what's messed up is that, and I'm just all over the place with this video, but I do remember when this is like the trilogy, the remastered trilogy of Grand Theft Auto 3 Vice Cities and San Andreas, when it was coming out, they were taking away the modding support for the older Grand Theft Autos, or I think they were sending people like cease and desist letters saying that they can't post like any more modded videos of the older Grand Theft Autos, like showing like a better texture, because there was people out there that was modding the games, and I'm like, you could have hired those guys to do it instead of whoever you hired, because they had CJ's first girlfriend looking like a crackhead. I don't even know why. I was like, fam, even though I can barely see her face back in the old days, she looked more attractive. She honestly looked like she should have been in an episode of Cops or something. Like, they just like flashing a flashlight in her face like throughout the whole day. Like, that's what the character looked like, and I'm like, bro, that's not good. What did you guys do to this game? But no, like, they overall sent, like, they told people that they couldn't even do like any more of those like texture modding things. I don't know, maybe people might try to do it with this Grand Theft Auto if they can, but if they can't, then oh well. But yeah, what else? Yeah, it's just overall, I feel like that there's just so many things going on with Rockstar Games right now, and I'm like, they honestly reminds me of this teacher that I had back in high school, where she was just so unorganized. Like, she just had papers just all over the place, and I feel like that's what Rockstar Games look like. They just got papers all over the place, and they trying to, like, file them all in the right place and make sure, and I'm like, it's pointless. It's pointless. I was gonna say something about and then that's what I was gonna say about Grand Theft Auto 5, and it just seems like the only reason why, if anybody actually does sit down and play this game today, is because of the role-playing servers. If they were to come out with like Grand Theft Auto RP, and it was like, and you just join servers, if they were to actually capitalize off of something that was going to, like, you welcome in that stuff, you welcome in the mods, you welcome in, like, if they had like a Steam workshop, because I don't think they have a Steam workshop. Hold on for a second, let me Grand Theft Auto 5. Let's see. They don't have no workshop. I guarantee and I promise you, if they had like a Steam workshop and they welcomed in the mods and they actually made Grand Theft Auto 5 a game worth playing, I think Grand Theft Auto 5, it could be a success. It could be a great game again. I feel like if that's anything, let's make Grand Theft Auto 5 great again. You know, let's use one of the worst president's quotes of all time, but for Grand Theft Auto, but to actually make it into something good and not turn it into something bad. You know, same with the remastered trilogies. It's like you guys need to come out with updates for better controller support, do things that's gonna make the game worth playing and stuff. But it's like, if not that, there's no reason to release this game on Steam. There's no reason to for Grand Theft Auto 5 to continue having support. You guys should put more of your attention in Red Dead Redemption 2, and most likely, yeah, then with Grand Theft Auto 6, I'm like, it's honestly, I can wait. That's a game where I'm like, you know, there would be at times where it's like, oh, I can't wait for this game to come out. That's a game where I'm like, hey, if they say that Grand Theft Auto 6, if it never comes out, I'm not going to be mad about it. I'm not going to be upset or anything. So I'm like, it's probably for the best. Because it's like when you see all the other stuff that Rockstar Games has done, it's like, bro, what y'all got going on? So that's why I'm like, hey, you know what? If Grand Theft Auto 6 never does, if there is ever a day where Rockstar Games says that, and they say Grand Theft Auto 6 is not releasing, or on some stuff where it's like we're shutting down as a company, or we feel like Grand Theft Auto 6 needs far more time or whatever, you know, like if it's on some like James Cameron stuff where, but no, the thing is, it's like it has been like, well, no, because Avatar came out in 2009, it was a little over 10 years. I'm just saying, like, and it's crazy to think like this year officially marks 10 years of Grand Theft Auto 5. And I remember when they did like the 10-year thing for San Andreas, where they added it to like the like mobile or something. But by that time, it was like they had already came out with multiple games. It was like Mad Max 3, Grand Theft Auto 4. What other games did they come out with? Wasn't it, yeah, Red Dead Redemption? Like, they came out with a lot of different games since Grand Theft Auto, even Grand Theft Auto. There was a lot of games I remember they came out with, from like 2004 and 2014, but it's like, if you guys gonna do anything like I guess like this year, because it's like, yeah, I guess, you know, 10 years, it's like, so I figured they're most likely gonna be all like, oh, we gotta do something for Grand Theft Auto 5. So it's like, but just welcome in the mods. Make it to where, like, let's actually do something good with this game. I should do a separate video overall talking on it, because I just feel like this video is all over the place. But I probably am going to work on a video where I do talk on, like, how could we make Grand Theft Auto 5 good again and stuff. So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.